Hello everyone, we are here to discuss the solutions of Catapult Set 3. The maths question, it's written that the first term is 2 and common difference is 4. So the sum of the n terms will be. So the sum of the n terms of the series using that standard summation of the series formula, we are getting sum of the n terms is 2n square. Now it's written in the question that let an be the let an be the term and mn be the average. So average of the terms will be whatever you got summation divided by n. So the average of all the terms will be 2n. Now the question is you have to find the summation of this average as n varies from 1 to 10. So basically you'll have to find this sum. So 2 into 1 plus 2 into 2 plus 2 into 3 like that up to 2 into 10. Now this is a very easy summation. You can see that it's a standard natural number from 1 to 10, whatever is the sum into 2. So the answer will be 110. So the answer of the maths question is option A, that is 110. Now let's go to the physics question. What are the series of events that takes place in the formation of a rainbow? See, basically when the sunlight enters the droplet, then there is a refraction happening over here, which you could also say is dispersion, because you know that the action of a droplet is exactly like a prism. So at entry point you can say refraction, you can also say dispersion. Then over here at the back side it will be total internal reflection, and finally when it comes out it will be refraction. So to be honest, the answer should be dispersion, total internal reflection and refraction, but you can also say refraction, total internal reflection and refraction. So the answer is option A. Now let's go to the chemistry question. Now in the chemistry question, the group 15 oxides have been mentioned. Now all of you know that the group 15 elements are nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Now there is a rule that the acidic nature of the oxide decreases down the group. So bismuth oxide will be purely basic. Now arsenic and antimony oxide, they both are amphoteric. So arsenic and antimony oxide are amphoteric. Phosphorus oxide is acidic. Now regarding nitrogen oxide, there is a very interesting thing. Actually nitrogen has many oxides. So these are the oxides of nitrogen: N2O, NO, NO, N2O3, NO2 and N2O5. Now you will notice one thing, that in these oxides the valency of nitrogen is increasing. Like in N2O it is 1, In NO it is 2, in N2O3 it is 3, then NO2 it is 4, and N2O5 it is 5. Now there is a rule that when the valency of the atom attached to the oxygen increases, the acidic nature increases. So these three are all acidic. The N2O3 and NO2 and N2O5 are acidic because the valency of the atom nitrogen is very high, and these two are neutral. N2O and NO, they are neutral, so they are neither acidic nor amphoteric. So this was actually a very interesting question which gave us a lot of details about group 15. So out of all the options, arsenic and antimony oxides are amphoteric, and N2O you can see is neutral. Now there is one more option, sodium oxide. You know it's a group 1 metallic oxide, so it is strongly basic. So the answer will be option C, that is nitrous oxide. So these are the answers of catapult set 3.